My mom demanded my husband watch my sister's kids for 3 days while I'm out of town, and when I refused, she called me 45 times in a day and accused me of ruining the family, so I finally snapped and told her we're cutting her out of our lives, and now she's furious. Posted 3 days ago on September 29, 2024. This week, my sister's life turned upside down because of the hurricane. And of course, it wasn't long before my mom called, asking for a favor. My sister, her husband, and their 2 kids lost power. No electricity until next Saturday. So, my mom is on her way to pick up my niece and nephew, 13 and 12, to stay with her. All good so far. Meanwhile, I had plans. I was supposed to go to a wedding out of state. My husband and son? Staying home, it's too expensive for flights. And besides, it's my cousin's wedding, he doesn't even know them well. The wedding's child-free, anyway. Now here's the twist, my mom just called, asking if my husband would watch the kids instead. He's not thrilled. Between his job, taking our son to school every day, and juggling 3 kids in the house, it's a lot to handle on his own. I told my mom I could stay home to help, but she was adamant I go. They're teenagers, she said, they don't do anything. That's far from true, those kids are bored out of their minds constantly. 3 kids for 3 days, plus the pets? It would be chaos. My mom got mad when I pushed back, insisting it's not that hard. She was also upset when I asked if my sister knew she was calling me. I had a feeling my sister hadn't asked her to. My mom's response? Of course she knows. What's the big deal? That's when I started feeling like I was being put in the middle. My sister could easily change the flights. So why are we complicating this? Now I'm torn between my husband and my mom, and to make things worse, my husband's annoyed. Ever since we got married, my mom's been treating him like her personal handyman. And she doesn't ask nicely, she just tells him what to do. It's always family helps each other. So Reddit, am I the butthole for sticking up for my husband and telling my mom no? Honestly, I'm not even excited about the wedding anymore. My mom's definitely going to talk about him pushing back to everyone she can, and it's exhausting just thinking about it. She's retired and has nothing better to do than stir up drama. Update, 1 day later on September 30th, 2024, yesterday, my mom called me 45 times. She left a voicemail, accusing me of being mad for no reason. I ignored it. When I finally called her back, I said we had 2 options. I stay home because I don't even want to go, or we change the kids' flights. My sister's not coming anymore because her job asked her to stay for disaster recovery, and now my mom's even more combative. She doesn't get why my husband can't just handle this. So, I hung up. I told her not to come over anymore. She usually watches my son after school, but I think she's been using that to hold favors over us. We're looking into aftercare at the school instead. When I spoke to my sister, she confirmed she didn't know mom was going to ask. She understood completely and is working on changing the flights. I even offered to stay home, but she wants to try this route first since the kids are excited to go. Honestly, spending 3 days in a hotel with my mom sounds more stressful than staying home with the kids. Maybe the wedding booze will help. Either way, my mom's furious that I stood up for my husband. But that's her problem, not mine. My sister and I agree, she needs therapy. Thank you all for your advice and for showing me what I needed to see. My husband says thank you, too.